Well, hello everyone. I just putting this one out as an update. I'm halfway through the chemo treatment, and we're now in February the 6th. So it was about a week ago that I had my third session of chemo, and so it's been tough. I have to say it's been tough. Not as bad as the second one, I think. Yeah, the second one. But let me just sort of let you know what's happened there. Um, Especially for all people who may be going into chemo, it's a good job for them to follow all this because there's some quite important points that they should be aware of. The day before the chemo, went to go and see my oncologist and um, Paula, Paula Barlow, and I sort of told her the experiences I was having, as I've explained on the previous video to this. She says, "Oh, sorry for all this. The quality of life is is important, and you shouldn't be experiencing all this." Um, so she said, which I didn't know you could do, but she said we can reduce the quantity of treatment uh, in each of the stages. So, as you know, I'm taking the chemotherapy, which is the doxytaxel, and also Paula has introduced this extra drug that may that I personally are as quite susceptible to the ATM in my DNA. So okay. Uh, so she said, "Oh, okay." She said, "I'll tell you what we'll do in this third round. We'll reduce it by 20%." I thought, "Wow, okay." I didn't even know that they could mess around with the dosages, so they can. So if anyone's in this, you should speak to your doctor if you're having really bad side effects. I suggest that. And so we had a talk about how I was handling each of the different side effects. Um, and you will recall that our cousin Dave Hayes, he went through chemotherapy, and he did mention to me that the effects are not accumulative. He said each one is, the same sort of thing. So I asked her about this. She said, "Oh no, they're definitely accumulative." She says, as you go along each step, it takes longer for your body to get rid of all these drugs that are affecting your body. So there is an accumulative aspect to all of this. I thought, oh, bloody hell, okay. So I thought, oh, okay, well, I've got another session to get through. And then, just sort of towards the end of the conversation, I said, "Yeah, is there anything you can do for my sore throat?" Excuse me. Uh, Anything you can do for my sore throat? And I said, at night I can't get to sleep because I'm wheezing all the time, and it makes a bloody big noise, and so I can't sleep. She said, "Oh my God, really? Oh, okay." Um, oh, picks up the phone, gets in touch with the radiology. He said, "We've got an urgent case here which needs a CT scan." And it seems that she was scared that I might have uh, pneumonitis, which is a precursor to pneumonia. She said, "If you've got that, we've got to stop." And so we better check that straight away. So I'm doing the next session, uh, you know, um, the next day. So she rings them up. She says, this is urgent. So next thing is that we're walking across to the main hospital where the radiology is. So we dive in there. And Bob says, wow, look at those new wheelchairs they've got. It's a new design. I've never seen them like that before. So she says, let's get into one. So, not a tandem. It was just for me. So I'm in this, and then so Bob's pushing this, and we're going down the corridors. We're banging into all sorts and everything. Actually, having quite a laugh. And anyway, we get to the end, and they cleared the decks, and really good service, really good. And so the girl comes out. She said to Bob, "You just stay there," and in I went. They did it within 5 minutes, and then said, "Okay, now you can go home, and we'll ring you to let you know if you come back tomorrow for the chemo." So that was fine, and actually, it turns out that I was clear. I just had this a very sore throat. So anyway, I started on this third dose. Oh my God. Now I knew the constipation was coming back. And I have to say that the pains in my stomach were not as great as for the second session. So that was all right. But the fatigue, oh my God. I can, if I lift my arm up like that, oh my God, that takes a bloody effort. So I'm struggling on that score, and I have to say, I missed a lot of football over the last weekend because I just couldn't concentrate. My sort of hearing was affected by all this noise and that sort of thing. I was able to watch Everton, and I was able to watch Liverpool, and I think that was it. Excuse me. I didn't watch anything else. So I thought to myself, because I wasn't getting a good night's sleep, and they'd given me some sleeping pills in case I needed them. So I thought, okay, I'll try a sleeping pill. So I tried the first one. And I slept for about, 15 minutes? Wide awake. And Barb said, I was sitting on the end of the bed. And I was saying, this isn't working. I better take another one. She said, no, you can't take another one. You'll be all right there. Oh, okay. And so I went back to sleep. She said about 20 minutes later, I was sitting on the end of the bed again. And I wanted to take another pill. Excuse me, my throat. Anyway, so I wanted to take another pill. And then again about 20 minutes later, and in the end she said, take the whole bloody packet. Well, needless to say, I'm still here, so I didn't. But didn't seem to have any effect. And then it'd be about a week later, I thought I'd try it again because this weakness that I've got, this fatigue is just killing me. So I had another pill about 2 days ago. Same thing. Just ineffective. I should say it's ineffective for the purpose for which it's diagnosed. Sleeping. During the first one, I had hallucinations of dinosaurs and monsters and all that sort of thing, and I'm in a swamp and there's all this sort of thing going on. I thought, bloody hell, what's all this about? And then the second time I took it, I had more hallucinations, but this time they were little model cars going along with little orange wheels, 4 on each side, and like a little cabin. And it's going along with a word on each one, like it might be soulmate might be barrier, might be rigid, might be notorious, or something like that. And there was a hell of a long line of them. I could see them stretched out there. And I was saying to Bob that each one that came along, I had to cough it out my mouth. And so I was bloody coughing all the time to try and get rid of these words. So, sleeping pills, nah. Hallucinogenic, have a go. God, terrible. So anyway, this weekend is Waitangi weekend in New Zealand, so it's a long weekend, so I don't have to work. And we've got a contingent of people over from Liverpool, and it's about 6 of them, I think, and they're all on Barb's side of the family. They're all from Kirby, and I have to say, like, they were only here 5 minutes, and they've closed off all the streets in Hamilton where they're staying because of shootings and gang warfare and everything. Bloody hell. So anyway, so they're coming down here over the holiday period. Waitangi is when the Maori signed a treaty with the British government to for both tribes, if you like, to mix together and have a good time. Yeah. So that's going. So they're going to be here over the weekend. I don't know how much I'm going to be able to spend with them, if any time, because I tell you what, this video after this, I'm going to have to go and lie down, really knackered. So that's the main thing at the moment. You can hear I've still got a bit of a sore throat problem. I had it for about 3 days where, I'm coughing and that sort of thing. So, but I seem to be through that now, and trying to eat, couldn't bloody eat a thing. I mean, it hurt to just swallow. So so that seems to be okay now, and so I'll get into that. So okay, I'm halfway through. 3 more sessions. Another one in about another week, 10 days, and then 2 more after that. And we'll have all sorts of scans and everything to see how it's reacted, see if it's got rid of the cancer, and we'll see how it goes then. In the meantime, I hope it doesn't interfere too much with my football. And that's about it for now. No more news, weather and sports to report. Keep healthy, everyone. And if there's anyone at all that's involved in chemo, if they want to ask me any questions, because it certainly helps me speaking to other people that have had chemo. It just, maybe not a lot, but a little tiny bit of information they give me really does help. So, if you know of anyone involved in chemo, tell them to watch this. Okay. So, that's about all the new news, weather and sports for this time. And peace up. Keep well, everyone. Bye for now. Bye.